at the end of the day, is it ultimately, or is it simply, let's say, just about creating credit product for insurers, or is Blackstone also offering the outsourced CIO capability?
Well, I think there'll be not just fixed income type products that we offer. I think we'll do an array of things for insurance companies. One of the most important functions I think that we can provide is some world-class risk analytics capability. I don't think that exists for alternatives yet. So, one of the things in the laboratory under the R&D category is to try to sort out how we can do that. How can we help these insurance companies monitor what they own, stress test what they own, plug in different macroeconomic variables, see what that does to the portfolio. And I think that's a very valuable asset to offer to an insurance entity.
Sounds an awful lot like what BlackRock does.
BlackRock does an exceptional job in the fixed income world. This is a little different just because these are primarily private type securities, as opposed to they're not liquid, publicly tradable investment grade debt.
So who does this put you in greater competition with?
Well, I think you mentioned Apollo for sure. Guggenheim is very good as well. I'm sure there are many other entities. Probably Jefferies comes to mind. I'm sure there are lots of other folks. We're not too concerned about who the competitive landscape is. We're more focused on what's the value proposition that Blackstone can provide. How do we execute it? How do we deliver it on a timely basis?
And why now?
Well, I think, one, we're always looking for different ways to grow the firm. The regulatory climate and the compression of yield over the last 5 years has made this more apparent. We started thinking about this 2 or 3 years ago, and I would just say it's the cumulative impact of the things that we've been involved in, Fidelity and Guarantee, Harrington, watching the growth of Athene, got us all focused on how can we do a better version of all that. And I think that brings us to the present time. It's hard for us to get excited about a major new business initiative without having a great leader. So it usually starts with hiring the CEO. So we were able to get Chris Blunt on board in January of this year, and that really crystallized, I think, all the different efforts the firm had underway.